Differences between the living situations of students who live on campus and those who live off campus. Students that live in the dorms do not have the ability to control the temperature of their rooms and hallways. In most cases, they often live more comfortably for they are not the ones paying the heating bill. Students who live off campus generally prefer to keep their residences at a low temperature to reduce heating costs. The northeast and central dormitories rely on steam heating. Each room has its own thermostat and radiator. It controls the amount of steam that enters the radiator in the room. The steam for their entire building is controlled centrally by sensors.
Southwest Sylvan and Orchard Hill rely on hot water heating. There are sensors and zones throughout the hallways that monitor the air temperature. Each room does not have its own thermostat. The north residential area is controlled by air conditioning. There are three different modes: cooling, heating, and ventilation. Residents can adjust the thermostats within 3 to 4 degrees of the maintained hall temperature of 68 to 72 degrees.
The off-campus students are always looking for ways to save. One good tip would be to lower your thermostat. A good temperature in the summertime is to keep the thermostat around 68 degrees and keep it warmer when you're away. A good temperature for the winter is 72 degrees when you're awake and lower when you are sleeping. Reducing the heat by 10 to 15 degrees for a period of 8 hours reduces your heating bill by 5 to 15% per year. Lowering the thermostat can also reduce the amount of heat that escapes. The lower the interior temperature, the less heat that is lost.
As you can see, heating is the highest expense in the average American home. Most people are unaware that a lot of heat escapes through chimneys, ducts, and crevices in a home. Programs like Mass Save voluntarily, with no charge, seal up any openings in homes where heat is escaping. If you can't get Mass Save to seal up your home, use the innovative technique of covering your windows with plastic wrap in the winter. This will act as a barrier, keeping the cold air out and the warm heat inside. Off-campus students will be much happier with their energy bills if the amount of heat that they are paying for is conserved and not lost through openings. Those that are concerned with environmental impacts will also be happy. Energy will be conserved. Most of the homes in Amherst are heated by electricity, natural gas, or oil. With gas heating, you could save 1.5 tons of carbon dioxide a year. With oil heating, you could save 2.5 tons a year. Emissions of nitrogen oxides and mercury can be reduced as well with more efficient energy usage. Lastly, make sure you purchase Energy Star appliances. Most last 15 to 30 years. For students living on campus, although you are not directly paying for your heat, be conservative and take action. If your room is too hot, complain. Enough complaints will lead to changes. To all college students, save money, save energy, save our world.